It's that time of year to get out my Jars of Clay Little Drummer Boy single and my other Jars of Clay Little Drummer Boy single with a slightly different track listing. Why are there two versions of a CD with the same name? You really can't tell they're different. Good thing there aren't three, right? 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 Welcome to IONS, where we investigate non-video game related questions. Yep, there's a third, and it has fewer songs. But unlike the 95 and 97 CDs, this was a promotional one. It wasn't for general retail. But this isn't the only time Jars of Clay's done this. Live Monsters. There's the Tour Edition and the Store/Online Edition. Though you can tell a difference by more than the track listing, here the cases are also different. I'm not going to get into why artists, or probably labels, do this, but it does get done a lot. One kinda that we haven't even talked about is Weezer. But I'm not going to because I've never bought a Weezer album and I'm not going to start now. Nothing against Weezer. I do like several of their songs, but I've spent way too much money on past in-pencil videos, and technically this video as well, as you will soon see. But Weezer does have a few self-titled albums, though the cases are different, to try to make it a little bit more obvious. Sometimes you see the same album in a different package, like Matchbox 20's Mad Season. Two different cases, but same songs, same CD. Or Reliant K, who had 5 different covers for Two Lefts Don't Make a Right, but 3 do. However, it seems my friends and I all had the same version. But maybe the most interesting, well, to me at least, is the Backstreet Boys. I know you probably didn't think you'd be watching a video on the Backstreet Boys. This is interesting, and you don't have to care about the band to find it interesting. Did you know that the first US Backstreet Boys album is called Backstreet's Back? In 1996, Backstreet Boys released Backstreet Boys, a self-titled album, but not in the US. They're apparently not ready for the US yet. But they get famous and are about to release their second album, Backstreet's Back, in 1997, internationally. And they do. Fully internationally, it's in the US as well. But there are several songs that were famous that were unreleased in the US. So apparently after Backstreet's Back is released, they release a different self-titled album in the US, with some songs from Backstreet's Back and some from their original self-titled album. That's confusing. And that's how we have 2 different albums with the same name. And we also have 2 different albums that look identical but are actually different albums. Look at them. If you weren't paying attention, you would think these are the same albums. And you'd think these are completely different albums, even though these 2 have the same name, and these 2 don't. And this album actually has tracks from both of these albums. This is just weird. But it's what happened. The 90s were wild, y'all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Never thought I'd have a Matchbox 20 Backstreet Boys crossover video. But hey, everything's possible at Christmas time.